A girl is cleaning a car when a boy comes and says, "Step away from the car." The girl says, "I was just cleaning it." The boy throws water on the girl and says, "This is my father's car. Don't touch it." The girl says, "I need money. That's why I was cleaning the car." The boy says, "You need money? Here, take this money." The girl starts picking up the money. Meanwhile, a man arrives. The girl says, "Sir, I cleaned your car. Could you please give me something? My mother is sick." But the man says, "I never asked you to clean my car. Go away from here." The girl goes and sits down sadly. After some time, the boy comes back and says, "Please forgive me. I didn't know your mother was sick." Just then, the boy's father arrives and asks, "Who is she?" The boy says, "She is my friend." The father says, "Nice to meet you," and gives the girl some money. The girl says, "Thank you very much," and the father and son leave. The girl returns home. Her mother says, "You are back. Why are you all wet? Did you skip your class again?" The girl says, "The most important thing is to bring money. I don't want to lose you, Mom." The mother says, "My child, thank you so much for taking care of me, but you should not miss your classes. Your future is very bright. Come, let's have dinner." Meanwhile, the boy starts taking out his savings to help the girl. The boy breaks his piggy bank, takes the money, and leaves. The girl is giving medicine to her mother when the doorbell rings. The girl says, "Mom, I'll check." When the girl opens the door, the boy is standing there. The girl says, "How are you here?" The boy says, "I came to help you." At that moment, the girl's mother comes and asks, "Son, who is this?" The girl says, "He is my friend." The boy gives some money to the girl. The girl says, "Thank you so much, friend." A few days later, the boy enters his father's room, picks up his watches and other items, and sells them to people. The father, while getting ready for office, checks his drawer but cannot find any of his watches. He says, "This is very strange." The boy buys medicines with the money and brings them to the girl's house. He says, "I brought your medicines." The mother says, "Son, there was no need for all this." The boy becomes sad and says, "I lost my mother. I don't want her to lose hers too." The girl's mother says, "Consider me your mother too." They hug each other. Meanwhile, the father, who was following his son, arrives and says, "What's going on here? Are you asking my son for money? Shame on you." The son says, "Dad, please wait." The father says, "No, now I understand your silence." The father says to the woman, "I will report you to the police." The girl says, "We didn't ask him for anything. He wanted to help on his own." The father says, "This matter won't end here." The father picks up the shopping bag and leaves. At home, the father asks his son, "Why did you give them money?" The son says, "They needed it. Her mother is sick. I didn't want her to lose her mother like I lost mine. I just bought medicines for them." The father says, "Medicines?" When the father opens the shopping bag and sees the medicines, he becomes emotional and says, "I am proud of you, my son. You did a very good thing, but you should not have hidden anything from me. After all, I am your father. I will always support you." The father hugs his son. After a while, the doorbell rings. The girl opens the door and finds the father and son standing there. The girl says, "We don't want to get into any more trouble." Just then, the girl's mother comes and says, "We will return all the money your son gave us. Please forgive us." They come inside. The father says, "I am proud that my son helped you, but he should have told me. Here are your medicines." The mother says, "Your son is very kind." The father says, "Yes, I am proud of him, and we have decided something else too. We will bear all your medical expenses." The mother says, "Thank you so much for doing so much for us." If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.